Hi, good morning. Welcome to Creative Innovation Centre's online workshops. Today we'll be looking at hatching and cross-hatching and its application within drawing. Much of these techniques and methods can be utilised within drawing, painting and printmaking. In today's session we'll be looking at hatching and cross-hatching, as I mentioned in the introduction. And as you can see, here is an array of tools that I use within my own work. There is the Pentel brush pen, a selection of Bic biros, black, green and red, a fine line pen, a dip pen and a pencil. What I will show in this session is a step-by-step drawing of this rock that I collected from Watch It on Fossil Beach. And as you see, there's an animite captured within the rock, and I propose to create a drawing using this as a still life object. Here are a couple examples of cross-hatching being used in drawing. Here I've used it in a close-up of a face, and here in a portrait of an American lady. Here I've used a variety of cross-hatching techniques, and I will go through those examples in a while. Some other examples that I've done are also these drawings. And I've used cross-hatching very heavily in this particular drawing, and as you would note, you will see that it creates forms of texture within this person's hat and jacket. And I've also employed the use of various cross-hatching and hatching techniques in this comic strip page. And as you can see in these two panels, they've been used very widely to create the illusion of shadow and tones, and to differentiate between various objects within this person's library, the books and the table. There's some examples of hatching and cross-hatching are simple straight lines, some cross-hatching you would go diagonally, you can add a third diagonal line to create the illusion of even darker space. And you can add a fourth. Now you can, in reality, add as many as required to create a wide variety of dark areas, and you could keep laying on top many lines to create even darker areas, much in the way that Rembrandt employed it in his etchings. Other forms of cross-hatching. So in these, it was just straight lines, or you can follow the form of the object you're drawing. So here I'm creating curvature. So if I was drawing a face, I can use the cross-hatching to follow the form of the bone structure and reinforce areas of light and shadow through the use of cross-hatching. Now I'm going to draw this still life, this rock that I collected from Watch It. I'm going to use a variety of tools. I'm going to use the Pentel brush pen, the fine line pen, the biro and the dip pen to create the drawing. So here is the drawing that I've just created using the 4 tools that I highlighted. As you can see, I started off just drawing directly with the biro, just to lay out the form of the object and some of the areas within the rock to highlight where the ammonite and the fissures and cracks are in the rock. I then continued with the cross-hatching using the fine line pen because I wanted to create some very fine areas to separate the area of the ammonite and the rest of the rock. I then went over with the Pentel brush pen specifically to highlight areas of dots and holes and very rocky areas. And then I finished off with a dip pen because I wanted to vary the line, create some thicker lines where I wanted to go from thick to thin, just to evoke some of the areas where it was going from dark to light within the rock itself. And again, as previously, if I spent 30 minutes to an hour, I could get really into the detail. But overall, there is my drawing. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you'd like to share some of the work that you create in response to what you've seen in this short demonstration, please do email us your images, as we always like to look at the work that our learners and artists create in response to the workshops that we're sharing on the Creative Innovation Centre's website. Thank you very much and have a good day.